Hi, I'm Patrick.
And hi, I'm Jessica. How are you today, Patrick?
I'm doing well today, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing good, thank you. And how about you, Higashiko students? How are you doing today? So, we are going to talk about a place we've traveled to.
So, traveling is super fun, and it is very important because we can see more of the world, we can learn new things, and we can experience different cultures. So, for these reasons, this week we will be doing two videos about travel. Today, we will talk about a place we have traveled to. We will tell you about the place, why we went there, what we did there, and something we learned when we went there. So, Jessica, what is a place you have traveled to?
I want to tell you about when I went to Bichu Matsuyama Castle. Ta-da! This guy. So Bichu Matsuyama Castle is in Okayama-ken, Okayama Prefecture. It's about an hour away from Okayama City, and it's very difficult to get there. You have to take a long train, and then you have to climb. It's on a really high mountain, so you have to climb the mountain, and it's at least 20 minutes of steep hiking. Maybe it's 80 minutes, depending. So it was really hard to get there, but it was worth it because the castle is like 800 years old and everything there is so ancient and old and it's still standing and it's a great experience to walk through all these places where hundreds of years of people have walked. So as you are walking up the mountain, you see above you, like going up, like many layers of the castle. So it looks like this. And it's really beautiful. And many of the buildings and the walls are original. So they are hundreds of years old, and it's very cool. And here is the castle itself. And it was a beautiful day when I went. But maybe my favorite thing there that I was not expecting was I met someone very cute. His name is Sanjuro. He lives at the castle, and he is the castle lord or the neko daimyo. And he is very cute.
The Neko Daimyo or the Neko Daimyo?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, very interesting. So what did you learn when you were there?
So I think the most important thing I learned was it's very far away and it's very hard to get to. And many other historical places in Japan are the same. So especially after the heavy rain disaster in 2018, very few people came, and it was very hard to make money to do repairs on the buildings and protect the buildings. And many places have this problem. Bichu Matsuyama is special because they have a cool cat. So he came to live there after the heavy rain disaster. And so many people come to see the cat and also the castle.
Interesting.
Yes. So what I learned was that we have to keep thinking about these places because they are very precious and there are very few of them. And they are very unique experiences that we have to protect. And that's what I learned.
Nice. Great experience.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. And how about you, Patrick? Can you tell us about a place you have traveled to?
Yes. So almost 2 years ago, my wife and I traveled to Europe. And in Europe, we went to Italy, Spain, and France. Today, I will talk about France. So in France, we went to Paris, and we went to many famous places. Of course, we went to the Eiffel Tower. We went to the Notre Dame Cathedral. We went to the Arc de Triomphe. And we also went to different art museums. For example, we saw The Thinker. I like this picture. Yeah. And we also went to an art museum that had the Mona Lisa. We were very excited about seeing the Mona Lisa. Here it is.
It's so small.
Yes, it was very small. And there were so many people there. It was very crowded. It was uncomfortable because there were so many people. This was not a very good experience, unfortunately. But on the other hand, when we went to the Arc de Triomphe, we decided to go to the top, to the roof. And from the roof, we could see the city of Paris. And we could see the Eiffel Tower. And the sun was setting on the city. And it was a beautiful scenery. It was gorgeous. So this was probably my favorite experience in Paris. And so something I learned during this experience was I had very high expectations for this place, but it was not so much fun. But on the other hand, something I had no expectations for was my favorite experience. So I learned it's important to have an open mind when you travel, because something you maybe are not expecting will become a wonderful experience. So that's what I learned.
That's a very good lesson. I think the same. So I have a question for you. Was Paris your favorite city?
So Paris was a wonderful city, but it was not my favorite city in Europe. So in Europe, we went to Rome in Italy, which was very nice. And we also went to Barcelona, Spain. Now, Barcelona, I was looking forward to Paris and Rome a lot. I was really looking forward to those two. Barcelona a little bit. But Barcelona had this building, La Sagrada Familia. And this building was amazing. It was beautiful. On the inside, it was very big, very beautiful, very colorful on the inside. And so this was, because of this building, Barcelona was my favorite city in Europe. And so again, I learned the same lesson. So I was not looking forward to Spain as much as Italy and France. But after experiencing it, Barcelona was my favorite city. So again, you need to have an open mind because you will experience wonderful things that you were not expecting.
Yes, this sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so today we talked about when Patrick went to Europe and climbed the Arc de Triomphe, and when I traveled to Bichu Matsuyama and met the cat lord, the Neko Daimyo. And our question for you today is, what is a place that you have traveled to? And please say why you went, what you did, and something you learned. Once more, our question for you today is, what is a place that you have traveled to? And please say why you went, what you did, and something you learned.
Okay, and we look forward to reading your answers. And we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.